What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Scene Invaders podcast. This is episode 437, and I am Chad. Tonight we have Miss Carly.
Hey.
Mr. Brad from Canada.
Hey.
Everybody say hey. Hey, guys.
And Mr. Coach Dave, if you're nasty.
Hey.
There you go. Oh, no, you have to do this.
That was very...
Thank you.
The first one was
fingers.
very Visco Girl. It was like... I've lost my mind tonight, guys. All right. So as we
leave it up to me to make it awkward. Sorry.
Perfect.
Me too. So as we get into this episode tonight, what we're going to do is cast the Justice League, guys. There was a Justice League movie, and I have seen it. I don't remember.
Or so I'm told.
Literally not a thing about it. And I'm about to expose myself in a really major way for my extreme lack of comic book knowledge.
Oh, I thought you were going a different way.
Okay, right. Well, that's for another podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
That's before we started recording officially.
It's
Yeah.
Scene Invaders After Hours.
Scene Invaders After Hours, for real. But yeah,
Scene
as I
Invaders.
went through this list, I was like... I just messaged the guys before the show and I was like, I wish I knew the personalities of some of these people because I don't. And there were two that I had never even heard of. So Jesus, take the wheel, guys. We're gonna go through my list first. And Chad.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, hold on. So first up, I went in Carly sent a message to the chat earlier today with her list, and I just copied off that list and went in that exact order
Nice.
and everything. So you might see varying orders tonight. I have no idea what's ahead of us, but it's going to be a good time. So for my first choice, which was Superman, I chose Jacob Elordi because I think he looks, especially in this photo, very Superman-ish. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but he has that like jawline, and he looks like, I don't know, Superman to me.
And he can act.
And he's handsome. And he can act for sure. I think he would be a good choice. I do think David Cornsweet, who is going to be, he's the eminent Superman. I think that was also a very solid choice.
Great pick, terrible name.
What,
yeah,
Jacob?
right. Oh, that's a very
David
unfortunate
Cornsweet.
name. Cornsweet. Ugh.
Like how's the origin? Like I get it if your name is Miller, like your ancestors were Millers, and Smith, you were a blacksmith and all that, but like were his ancestors, but would they sweat corn?
Yeah, they were sweating out in the fields of corn.
What do you think? What do you think John Hancock did?
Okay. Oh God, help! Fuck. It's gone off the rails. No, I'm just kidding.
Such an easy joke.
But yeah, I thought that felt like a solid choice. But I do think David Cornsweet. I've only seen him in Pearl, and I thought he was great in that movie. He has the look for it. It was a very good casting choice. Okay, so next up is Batman. This might be maybe my most controversial one of the night. I have a couple of weird ones later. This one isn't weird necessarily, but it is maybe controversial. And I chose Charles Melton. I could really see that face under that mask. I think he could absolutely play like an aloof billionaire playboy. And I
know what you're laughing at, Dave.
What are you laughing at?
I can
I can really see that face under that.
Okay,
mask.
right. I mean, just like
Yeah, just the bottom half.
The secret identity doesn't really work when you can see the face under the mask.
I am dead. But you know what I mean, like that jawline.
His hair looks amazing under that hat.
But I also think he looks the part of like a billionaire tech guy who
Totally.
a womanizer, all that kind of shit. I feel it. I think this could be really cool. I guess controversial maybe because he's not white and Bruce Wayne is traditionally always very white, but
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's
Never
2025, guys. Give it to Charles Melton. I don't remember who's next, so surprise!
Wonder Woman.
Oh, Wonder Woman, Ana de Armas. Sure.
Yeah, she's got dark hair.
She's a woman.
Pretty. She's
So
super
Batman's
hot.
speaking role.
She's a Wonder Woman.
She's proven her action chops in Ballerina, and she was in one of the James Bond movies. And I think her look is great because she has sort of that like that mystery race thing going on a little bit, like where she could be like any number of things. So just makes her, I think, beautiful and kind of mysterious and attractive and alluring and all of that. And we know she has the action chops, so she may not be like the tallest woman in the whole entire world, but I think she would look the part for sure. And I know she could provide us with some whip ass action.
Hell yeah.
Oh, George McKay as the Flash. So I forget, the one movie I can think of that I know he was in was Femme, which was one of my best movies of last year.
Right.
I know nothing about the Flash other than I saw the Ezra Miller one, and I wish I didn't.
Yeah, I think most people. Wait, are we gonna do combat now?
Oh my god!
Just like that. Are we gonna do combat now? What kind of line is that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
So,
We're
like
gonna
in
do
that
combat
movie,
now.
he kind of was sad boy in a way, and I don't know if that's how the Flash normally is.
No.
No.
And I don't even
I
know that
figured
much about
not.
him, but no, I know that much.
He couldn't let go, guys. He couldn't let go.
Oh.
But I think the look looks good, and if we're going sad boy, I think he could absolutely do it, guys. And he also, like in Femme for sure, he's kind of like a rough around the edges badass. I know that's probably not exactly the Flash, but I think it goes to show he could. Yeah,
He's
sure.
a good actor.
I'm exposing myself tonight, guys. I already said it.
All good.
All right, next. Oh God, I don't know who's next. So surprise! Oh, Glenn Powell as Green Lantern.
Good choice.
The one thing that I did was Google how old is Green Lantern because I thought of Glenn Powell, but I was like, I don't know, is Green Lantern
Right.
like 22? So no, I guess he's normally portrayed as someone like in his mid to later 30s,
Mhm.
and it worked for me. I have no idea what Green Lantern's personality is.
I don't either. And that's Hal Jordan. That's all I know.
Okay,
Yeah. He's a
Brad, tell
hotshot.
us.
He's a
Oh.
hotshot fighter pilot who has no fear.
Perfect. It's
Oh
Glenn
my
Powell.
God.
He's already
I
played
fucking
that
hate
part.
that.
Yes, he's played
Yep.
that part.
That's why I thought it was really good. He's a test pilot,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's like fearless, bravado, like just a hotshot. So I think that's a really good pick.
Okay, Hollywood, I
Almost-
know you're listening. Glenn
Yeah, I
Powell.
almost picked him for one of my choices too.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, some of the age things I just wasn't sure, guys. All right, next up we have Aquaman. This man. Okay, Travis Fimmel. He was in a
Yep, I like this one.
That's
I
a
have
really good one.
never seen him before until today. I was just perusing the internet, and he was on a show called Vikings.
Mhm.
Yeah, Vikings.
And this
really
man, if
good.
he was like 50 pounds heavier, my new baby's daddy, for real, because he is fine as hell. Holy shit. And I just think he looks the part, those blue eyes and that sweepy hair and all of that. Oh, yeah. Aquaman.
That's a great pick, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
At least looks wise, I have no idea if this man can act or anything, but I think the look would
Can act
work
like a
for
Viking.
sure. Yeah.
I don't know what Vikings act like.
Okay, same. I was like, yeah. Then I was like, I don't really know what they act.
I think
I
that's
think
pretty rapey, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Ooh. That show was pretty popular though, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
very
I
much.
mean-
And I think it has spin off and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Gotcha.
funny. My Aquaman is also was in Vikings.
Oh my god. hell yes.
You'll see.
We have crossover we didn't realize. Next up is Martian Manhunter. I have never heard of this character until literally today. And I chose David Howard Thornton, who was in Terrifier. I don't know.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he can certainly be under a lot of makeup, and he has great, like, I assume this is a bad guy. And he has a great body language, and he has a lot of like physicality to him. So I was like, get this man out of Terrifier. He deserves more than that. I know he wants to be the Joker really badly.
Mm.
So yeah, I was just like, sure, throw a bunch of green makeup on him and make him Martian Manhunter. Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
And to bring some of the family along from the Terrifier franchise, fuck.
Sienna? Is it
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
Lauren
there you
Lavera
okay.
as
Mm.
this is Hawk Girl,
It's a
right?
good choice.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
hot
Hawk Girl.
girl.
Hawk Girl. Okay, Hawk Girl in this photo. She has like blonde or red hair or whatever. We don't care about that.
Yeah, you can just give her a wig.
She's
She's fine.
Lauren Lavera is a badass. I think she's beautiful, and she's another
that.
person who I think transcends the Terrifier series and needs to, like, I hope she gets to branch out beyond that and do other things. And I think it'd be dope as fuck to see her get into something huge like a superhero franchise. So
Yeah,
yeah,
those are
that was-
good picks.
not too bad. Not too bad with my
No.
limited knowledge, guys.
Mm-mm. Very
You
good.
know, like, one thing I was actually, when I was looking at doing this, people take these movies way more important than they really are.
Right.
I know that they mean a lot to a lot of people and stuff,
Sure.
but you also have to realize you're never going to be able to please everybody.
No,
please
no.
Yeah,
yourself.
no.
Please yourself. Please yourself. Have fun. This is who I picked. You know, like
Exactly.
So piss off
That's why I was like,
everybody.
I'm going to piss people off with Charles Melton as Batman, but
They got rid of an attorney general for suggesting that, Brad.
That's true. That's true.
so next up for our casting of the Justice League is Miss Carly.
Mhm.
Carly, cast the Justice
Back to
League.
the yellow and blue.
Yep. Got to
Do you have honorable mentions, or are you just
Nope.
okay?
I do have an added picture at the end, a bonus AI picture.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
Are you in the same order that I went?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I was
Should
going to say
be.
that's the order you put in the chat. So
hmm All right, for Superman, Henry Cavill, because
I
he's
mean-
perfect.
yeah,
He
Because
is
he's
Superman.
Yep.
He is Superman. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No shame to Corn Sweat, but
yeah,
sorry, Henry Cavill.
sure. No, it's
It's fine.
solid, for
Henry
sure.
Cavill.
Yep, Henry Cavill.
I heard
I mean,
Brad
just
likes
look at
Henry Cavill.
Fucking love Henry
He's
Cavill.
Superman. He is Superman.
He is like the epitome of what you think of with Superman, for sure.
Yep.
All right, next up, I'm going to assume is Batman.
Yes. All right, Jensen Ackles. I don't know if he might be a little bit too old. I don't fucking care because he is awesome, and I would love to see him not only as Bruce Wayne but also Batman because he's got that. Oh man, he's just so sexy.
I
He's
know
got that
this
smolder.
name,
He's
but
got
I
that
can't think of
Playboy
what
look.
he's been in.
Yes.
He's
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
The
The
boys.
Boys.
Okay,
That's probably
And
where you would know him
that's
from
it. Okay.
mostly.
it's a great look. I like it for sure. And I don't think he looks too old because I always think of Bruce Wayne as being like a little bit older.
Right. Well, I think he's like 45 or so, but
That's
he's a little bit on the older side, but he looks good for his age, so I don't even care.
It's not like you threw Sir Ian McKellen up in here.
No.
Like, he's our new Batman, guys.
Yes.
I would watch
That
that.
would actually be kind of fun. Yeah,
I
I
would
would
fucking watch the hell out of that.
The octogenarian Justice League. That's next week's slideshow. Is the
Oh,
Yeah,
octogenarian.
yeah. Pick the oldest characters to play the youngest characters. Yeah.
June Squibb just plays everyone.
Yes,
June
everyone.
Squibb plays Wonder Woman.
Aw.
Would
That
I
is
would-
the next one. That's a great segue, though.
Oh man!
Okay, true.
Speaking of Wonder Woman,
Ooh.
I like Alexandra Daddario because
Okay.
look, she's even like somebody even mocked her up like in this little get up
Yeah.
outfit.
You can see it for real.
Yes, I
Totally.
think she totally looks the part. I mean, I've seen her in a couple of movies and shows. I feel like she could do it, but yeah.
Did you pick her for the Lost Boys?
No, I did not.
Okay, I could not remember.
That was Daphne Keene.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a great look for sure. She could pull that shit off. For real. All right. Next up, Carly's casting.
The Flash. Look, I didn't even want to think about I just decided to cast Grant Gustin because he played the Flash in the CW series,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like he was kind of done dirty with the actual movies. They just like completely replaced him with Ezra Miller, which was a total downgrade. But
Yeah.
Didn't he
So I'm
notoriously like really want to be in the movie?
oh, I'm sure he did.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, then he saw the movie and
yeah. He's like, I'm
Jesus
glad I wasn't.
Christ, I'm glad I
Dodged
wasn't
the
in
bullet.
that.
What's funny is like when that movie came out, people were like, "It's way better than like anybody thought it was going to be," and I was like, "What
What?
movie did you watch?" Because that
Yeah.
was awful.
Exactly. How bad did you think it was going to be for it to be not as bad as that?
Those CGI like rewind moments and shit. I was like, "No, absolutely not. I can't."
Hot mess.
Okay, next up,
Yes. Green Lantern. We
This is a
have
good choice.
Austin Butler. I didn't think too hard about this one either because I don't know what Hal Jordan's personality is like, but what
Sure.
Brad said, apparently he's a hotshot pilot. So I
Sounds
think he
good.
could play that.
Totally
Absolutely.
play that. Ooh,
As
that's a
we-
good one.
I wonder if Jacob Tremblay is going to show up.
I made a joke. I did make a joke to my husband saying we should just put Jacob Tremblay in there at some point.
Just
Okay,
for
bro.
fun.
I almost did, guys,
Funsies.
but I was like, I can't do it. All right, next up.
Aquaman. So this is Alexander Ludwig, who is also in Vikings. I think he plays the guy's son, Travis Fimmel's character's son, Ragnar.
Okay.
Ragnar's
And the
son.
two photos are very good for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I would love to. I want Aquaman to be blonde. I want him to be more like the comic. And I liked what's his name, Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
that was fine. It was a different look, but I want to go back to the comic look.
Well,
I didn't see.
He's going to be Lobo.
Do what? Who is? Oh, that's a perfect casting.
Yeah, he
looks just fucking like him.
Yeah, Jason Momoa is going to be Lobo in the Supergirl movie.
Yeah,
So,
what's his name? Gunn
James
talks about
Gunn.
it. As soon as like it went and hit the press that he was taking over, Jason Momoa just texted him Lobo ! Exclamation point!
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
he said yes.
Good.
Oh, that's perfect casting. Good.
Yeah, I like this look for sure. I liked the first Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa, but I did not see the second one, and I still would like to.
I didn't see the second one either.
I liked the first one a lot. I thought it was quite good.
That's fun.
Yeah, I just
didn't.
Yeah, I haven't. I will, I'm sure, at some point in my life. All right, next up.
Martian Manhunter. I just put Idris Elba because
It
I
feels
like
right.
him. I like him. I almost put Dijon honey mustard sauce, which is I can never say his name. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Dijon whatever.
Jaimin Hunsu?
Yes, one
Jaimin
diamond
Hunsu.
guy. But then I looked up his age. He's even fucking older than Idris Elba, and I'm like, okay, no,
I know.
Idris
Okay,
Elba.
right.
It's got to be Idris Elba.
Sorry, Dijon. This isn't your role.
Sorry, Dijon.
Yep. Back to Marvel side characters with you.
Aw.
So okay, wait. Since we're here, I didn't clarify it during mine. Brad from Canada or Coach. This is a villain, right?
No,
No.
he's a good guy. Is he? I mean, he's
Yeah,
on the
good guy.
Justice League, but
Oh. That's where
that's
I'm
not
at.
all I know.
I thought
That's
for
not
sure
all I
this was a
know.
villain. Just because
Yeah,
of
he's got the
look.
best power set in the world.
What is it?
Well, he can fly. He can shapeshift. He's telepathic. He has telekinesis. He's the strongest Superman. He can fly.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's coming for my brand, and I don't like it.
So he's like got him all,
God.
and yet
Okay.
he's just a third tier guy. Batman tells him what to do.
Like I said, guys, I'm exposing myself for my lack of knowledge tonight. So I literally thought I knew this was Justice League in here this whole time until now. I thought this was a villain. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. And then next we have Hawk Girl. Next and
Yes.
final is Hawk Girl.
Karen Gillan.
Nice.
Listen, I did not want to. I know that she's got red hair in the comics, or at least in most of the iterations in the comics, she has the red hair. And I definitely did not want to replace her with someone that didn't have red hair. I don't even know if Karen Gillan actually has red hair. All I know is that she looks great with red hair.
Yeah, it
And I
could
would
be.
love to see her in this role. I think
Absolutely.
she could totally kill it.
What was she in?
Guardians of the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy, Jumanji. She was a Doctor Who
Oculus.
companion.
She's an
Okay.
Oculus. Have you seen that?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the photo. I don't have a.
It's
big
hard to-
view of
yeah.
the photo. Yeah, so.
That's from Jumanji.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like the look for sure. And like you definitely kept more with like the more traditional look than I did. I was just like, yeah, throw the Terrifier people in there.
Oh, you're fine.
All
And
right,
you have
good
a
choice,
bonus,
man.
You have a bonus AI.
Oh, I
pick?
had a bonus AI.
Oh,
pick.
that's
bonus
right.
AI pick. Do we get to see?
Back to the stage. That's
It's
right.
not that impressive, but you know,
I disagree. We'll see.
Oh,
this was supposed to be the actors, but it looks kind of like maybe three of them. Like,
That's all right though.
You got the eyes for Wonder Woman.
yeah.
Henry Cavill
looks
is very-
pretty-
Listen,
yeah.
Henry Cavill's pretty easy
The three people with masks look great under those masks.
under
Right.
those masks. Those look great.
And this is the only. By the way, I asked it to do this 3 different times. This was the first one, and the only one that actually put all of them on there. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Now
had
that I'm
trouble with
looking
my
at it,
AI
maybe
pick.
it didn't put all
I
of them
think
on
they have
there.
Denzel Washington playing Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, right. Definitely
The
doesn't look
Aquaman,
like
I think, looks
Idris
great.
Elba.
Aquaman
Yeah.
does look great. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
like what I would picture in my mind for sure. And I mean, let's be honest, guys. It's 2025. Shouldn't it be Aqua Person? I think it should be
Person.
Well, then I
Wonder
guess if we're
Person.
doing that
Wonder Person, Superman,
Bat
Person,
person.
that person,
The Flash,
Hawk person.
Martian Person
Oh
Hunter.
my god! I need to stop with this. Okay, very good.
That's
I like
great.
the AI.
I
For
love
real.
it.
What did you use for this AI? Like what
Just
program?
Chat GPT.
Okay.
It looks like a J.C. Penney's photo.
It looks like they got lost on their way to Cole's Halloween event.
Oh, yeah, what's up with the backdrop? That's like a total high
Backdrop is
school.
like-
Yeah, it's
there
like
should-
high school graduation backdrops, yearbook photo stuff.
There should
I
be like
kinda
a
love it.
weird carpeted cube in the middle that people are slowly leaning on.
That like light up like rod, you know what I mean? That you hang
Mhm.
on to and they like flash the photo. It's like,
That's good.
okay, my god. What this screams to me, honestly, is like computer wallpaper background. I love it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Might be mine.
Good choice. Oh, okay, right. Don't make us send you.
I might pick it.
Don't make us make you send this to us so we can use it. All right, and next up, Mr. Coach.
So I was a little bit of an underachiever this time.
I don't know if that's the
Aw.
case there.
That's
don't know.
great.
Um,
They're very happy.
I thought for
I
sure
only
you were
have
going to do
five.
Muppets.
Well, this is the crystal
Aw.
meth opening scene. But like I only did 5. I will make up for it when Brad and I discuss our crossover later. That
Yes.
I have some good makeup pictures for that. So I believe my first I have is Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I have sung her praises before on the show. I think it's I can't even pronounce her name. It's like Lesala or Leza de Olivia. She's the girl from
Olivia.
Lioness.
About to say Lioness Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, Lioness girl. She's Brazilian.
She is
like
beautiful. Holy
she's
shit.
like a legit 6 foot, like a 5'11", 6 foot,
oh,
would
hell
tower over a lot of them.
Sweet.
And
God,
has
she's
a-
hot for real.
Yeah. and has like a
Good.
great like fu look. Like can do the squint nose and just no, I'm not taking shit from you.
Yeah.
Are the photos of her as Wonder Woman like? Did you
Those
make
are
those?
AI. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I took some of her photos from her modeling and stuff, and then mixed and just said like, turn this into just her as Wonder Woman.
And what movie is this from? Up in the corner.
So that is from a TV show called Lioness.
Oh, okay.
with
That's a great show.
Zoe Sandala, which
Yeah.
is awesome. Basically, she becomes like an undercover for like trying to befriend like this Arab king's wife
Okay.
to try and extract her for I don't know terrorism reasons.
Seduction
Honestly,
and all the
best
rest.
choice so far. She looks amazing. Holy shit. At least the look. I don't know how her acting is, but I mean, does it matter? Like, she just looks so great. Like, all right, ready for your next one?
You're ready for the next
You know
one?
who's next?
I believe it is the Flash, and we took Harris Dickerson.
Okay.
I almost chose him too.
from Baby Girl. I think he can be quippy. He has
Yeah.
the confidence, and he has like the lean body frame for it.
That's exactly why I almost picked him, because he's like a smaller guy, kind
Mhm.
of like, yeah. I'm with you, homie. Good choice.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good.
Next is Aquaman. So since Aquaman is King of the Sea, I went royalty, and this is the main lead from Bridgerton,
Oh, okay.
Renee
Okay.
Jean Page.
Okay. I've not seen it.
And AI did wonders for this one.
He looks
That's
amazing.
Great.
Like
Is this also the same guy that was in the D&D movie, Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I think so.
Is that him?
Yes, I
Because it
believe
looks
so,
kind of
yeah.
like him. Okay,
Those look
Yeah,
like them,
he has like that brief cameo in the middle of the.
is the
of
paladin.
Dungeons-
I think that looks like him.
No,
I don't know what his
He's
name
the guy
is.
they meet. It's Justice Smith, I think, is the one that's in the main crew. The
Yeah.
one they meet midway is this guy.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
paladin.
the paladin.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, right on.
No, that's okay.
I'm just going to mansplain stuff I have no idea about.
Well, I know a little bit about D&D, but yeah, not Bridgerton. I didn't know he was in
No,
that.
same. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
he's
no
like
idea.
the main guy everybody
Oh,
lusts
okay.
after in Bridgerton. The
He looks
next,
amazing.
I went Batman, but I want an older, like,
Mhm.
I want Batman
Suave.
from like Batman Beyond. Basically, I wanted to try and do Nightwing and a couple other ones, but so I decided to do an older classic Batman.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
Oh, I
And
like this.
he's not so much like the guy that's fighting. He's more the detective and
Yeah.
and
It's
all
the
that.
brains.
So, and also I wanted to kind of juxtapose it with a younger Superman so that you have that dichotomy of Superman has all the power, yet Batman's kind of running things.
Okay.
It's got more of the wisdom.
So I chose the true King of the North, Richard Madden, Rob Stark,
I think
As,
that looks great.
as my Superman. I don't think he pulls off Clark Kent too well, but I think he pulls off the Superman well. I couldn't find a picture with him really clean shaven.
Okay.
Yeah, he does do clean shaven.
He does not.
But he does
And I
have
think
like
Superman
the
should live
curl.
up clean shaven.
Little spit curl. It would be fun to watch him try and
Well, yeah, how does
tell
does
Batman
Superman
Josh
shave?
Brolin what to do.
Right.
You know, that's cool.
I'm gonna do a spit curl for work tomorrow. I hate myself for that. Oh my god. Do you have anything? No, okay. It looks like yours.
And that's all I had. Sorry.
That was good. No,
Hey,
good,
man.
good choices, sir.
Mhm.
My favorite
Again,
was Aquaman.
I will
Right.
make up for it later.
Well,
Uh-oh.
This is a tease. I will make up for it later with very creative AI art.
he's not Coach Dave if you're nasty for no reason.
Damn.
Okay. And then Mr. Brad from Canada. Last but certainly not least. You have been killing it with inserting yourself into some AI images, sir.
Yeah,
This is so good.
AI didn't really know that you can't have two Batman. So I don't.
You can have as many as you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like Batman, but yeah. So I'm
Very
trying
good.
to cast the Justice League because this is something me and my buddies have been doing since we were young.
Okay.
If they made a movie, how cool would it be? Yeah.
Right.
So I believe we started with Superman,
All right.
and yeah. Sorry,
Mhm.
they already cast the perfect Superman
They
in
did.
recent years. Like I said, no shade on Mr. Cornsweet. I haven't seen him, so I
Sure.
can't. I'm not judging him. I'm not saying he's going to be better or worse.
Sure.
But up till now,
It's hard to
You're
live
not-
up to this.
you're not going to
Yes.
get Christopher Reeves back, unfortunately.
Nope.
So it has to be Henry
Second.
Cavill
Yep.
because he was just absolutely perfect. And much like John Barenthal, Henry Cavill makes anything better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was an easy pick for me. I believe next is Batman
Okay.
or Wonder
Nope.
Woman. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
I went.
I love
Sassy.
this.
I went young with this because Wonder Woman is like 144 years old,
Oh,
and
hell
she
yeah.
just doesn't age.
okay.
Mhm.
So I thought, why not pick somebody who's got the big eyes, the full lips, and somebody who
I've-
can act.
I love this. This is very good.
Yeah. We talked about how Oscars don't really do much for you anymore. So why not do a superhero movie after you've won an Oscar?
I mean, shit, I would. Fuck.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Mike
choice
Mess
there.
as Wonder Woman. I don't know. It was the big eyes and just the young, and I picture her screeching at everybody, and it's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
So probably went Batman next.
There you go.
And
Oh.
yep, I think we're on a similar wavelength there, Carly. That
So hot.
Ackles would be. He looks the smoldering playboy,
Mhm.
hot douchebag that Bruce Wayne is.
And he can do
And-
the gruff voice too.
He can totally
Oh,
do the gruff
okay.
voice. And let's be honest, a lot of him being Batman is going to be standing around doing the gruff voice, and then they tag in the stunt player to do the real work. So yeah, let's not even.
And let's be
Although I
realistic.
feel like he could still do it though, damn it.
Sure.
Maybe.
And all we need is that mouth exposed anyway. It's fine.
Oh, that mouth.
Oh, okay. Take my
He's in-
microphone
That
away.
he's in a
jawline.
constant-
Oh my-
yeah,
look
he's
at
in
that.
a constant state of
Mm.
pucker.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
Yeah,
I would
good
like
choice.
to see that
sir.
face under that mask.
Mhm.
All the crossover. I like this. It's good. All right, ready for your next one, sir?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I went buff and went Alan Ritchson as Aquaman, a physical, imposing monster
Mhm.
who
Great
in the
choice.
comics, Aquaman is not the delightful dolphin riding guy that we have. He is
Like the image I chose.
he is a colossal, intimidating prick.
Okay.
Mm.
And I think just from the stature that Alan Ritchson could really pull that off.
Okay.
And in certain costumes, Aquaman doesn't wear a shirt. So who else are you going to cast?
He's primed for that. I mean, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Like,
even need
I
a
wouldn't wear a
special
shirt if I
workout
looked like
regimen.
that either. Like,
God, really? I'm
And-
allergic to all fabrics. Sorry, guys.
Alan Ritchson also played Aquaman in the Smallville show.
Oh, okay.
Like the first season of Smallville, way back in the day. I believe he played Aquaman.
Okay, that feels right.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Okay,
Bring him back.
All right,
Alright,
next
so-
one.
I think I did the Flash.
There you go.
I went
I'm not sure who
Lucas
this is.
Till as the Flash. He's a TV actor, and every role he played the new MacGyver
Okay.
in the relaunch. He's very lighthearted. He's very quippy. He's very, I don't know. He looks kind of dumb, and that's what the Flash is. Flash is
Okay.
brilliant, but he's still kind of dumb.
Okay.
And Lucas looks like wafy enough that he's not so
Yeah.
muscle bound.
His
And he's
size looks
blonde.
really good.
Yeah. And he's just got that good kind of dorky smile that the Flash always has when people of importance are talking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you have more?
I do.
Oh,
Now, I
Ooh.
did Green Lantern. I
I
did
feel
John
that.
Stewart Green Lantern,
Mhm.
okay.
the Black Green Lantern. And John Stewart is a military guy. And I think Michael B. Jordan could pull off a very regimented military
Yes.
personality wearing the outfit and just kind of glaring. Also, Green Lantern, John Stewart is kind of prickish
Okay.
in the comics. So we've seen Michael B. Jordan be a prick
Sure.
in many things. And like I said, he can act. He can act really well. And this is like kind of guy that if he gave orders, you'd kind of respect and listen to it.
Absolutely. And I love the side by side. Looks really, really good.
Yeah, I like that one too. I think I got one more, two more. No, two more. Excuse me. Yeah, Hawk Girl. I went with Anya Taylor-Joy because of her eyes.
Oh, I like it.
They
Mhm.
look kind of hawkish because they're almost on the side of her head.
Because they're almost on the side of her head. You already
Am I
know
wrong?
these
I
guys.
always go back to the Queen's Gambit of they casted the two actors to have a love interest, one with their eyes on the side of the head, one with his eyes,
So they could have a person.
so they can have normal-eyed children.
Yeah.
That's real.
All
Holy
joking
shit.
aside, she's beautiful. She's exotic,
And she's
yeah, I don't
proven
know.
her action chops too, for real. with
Oh yeah,
Furiosa.
yeah.
and the Gorge and Furiosa. Yeah, totally.
New Mutants.
New
Oh,
Mutants.
I didn't realize
Yeah, I
she was
forgot
in
she was in that.
I've not seen
Yeah.
that. Shocking. I know. All
I've
right. Looks like you
seen
definitely
that.
have one more.
Yeah, I have one more.
Oh,
Now I picked
Oh.
I like Michael Wincott.
Michael
Mhm.
Wincott as Martian Manhunter because this character is going to be nothing but CGI.
Mhm.
So why not do a voice?
Yeah, he has that amazing
Fair.
voice.
Nobody has a voice like Michael Wincott, and for the longest time, my ringtone was his voice from Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
doing-
yes.
Doing the one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people eater
Oh,
song.
my God. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
aw.
yeah. What do you think my ringtone was, Charlie? You look
I thought it was going to be from The Crow. Caw, caw, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
now I want it to be.
Now it's going to be, I'm sure.
I think it has to be now. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just went with a voice because this character is going to be complete CGI. So
Great voice or great
Totally
choice.
fair.
Great
Well,
choice and
very
great
And
voice,
voice,
I'll
yes.
say. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, good choices, man. That was fun. This was the hardest one for me for sure, and not because I was spoiled for choice. It was hardest because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is so hard. So after that, we're going to get into what we watched this week, guys. I know there's a little bit of crossover amongst some of us, and I'm going to get us started with that. The only new thing I watched this week, and Carly and I have a video coming out on this later this week, is going to be 28 years later. The new film written by Alex Garland and directed by Danny Boyle. In the 28 everything series, I don't know, 28 days, weeks, and now years later.
No Sandra Bullock though.
Right?
I know.
I saw a tweet that was like, you need to see 27 dresses, 28 days later. I think Coach actually is the one who might have tagged me in that. And yeah, this movie is something I've talked so much about since it came out. I was on a friend's show last week. Carly and I made our video that I'm in the process of editing, and it has not left my memory, that's for sure. I'm not going to get too much into it since we do have a video coming out, but I think that this is a hell of an interesting movie. Where the choices don't always land, unfortunately. But as my friend Max said, it's better to not land your target than to have no target at all. And there are plenty of things here that absolutely work and land. And like I said, plenty of things that have just stayed on my mind and I've thought about so much because this is such an ambitious movie. And I think it feels like art, even though it's kind of crazy at times, and like an artist is making it and has a vision and something they want to do and say. And some people are like really jiving with that. Some people are not. I'm in the middle on it, but it is a recommend for me. I do like this movie. I've been actually dying to see it again. And I probably will try to catch it one more time while it's in theater for that experience. But yeah, crazy. And I know Miss Carly saw this one too.
I did. I did not like it as much as Chad liked it. I think I was just more so disappointed than anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't begrudge anybody for liking it or enjoying it or anything like that. It just was a lot of disappointing stuff in it. But like you said, I totally believe that he had a vision. I think it really worked for the most part? Most of it. Actually, well, I don't know about most of it, but quite a bit of it didn't quite
50-50.
work for me. Maybe, yeah, or 60-40, maybe 60-40.
Yeah, because Carly and I, we did not talk about this before we filmed the show. Like, she messaged me when she left the theater and she was like, what the fuck did I just watch? And I
said that many times.
Yeah, she said a few times.
I went over to my husband many times during the movie and I was like, what the fuck are we watching? I was like, what is this? I'm like, I don't know whether or not I like it or I hate it. I mean, I don't hate it, but yeah, it was just like.
And I thought for sure when we sat down to discuss it, you were going to be like, I fucking hate this movie.
No,
but it definitely wasn't that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't hate it. I mean, I would say definitely go see it in theaters. If you are a fan of the series in general, you should probably try to, go see it and support it, because I got to be honest with you, especially after, and I don't know what it's going to do this coming weekend. I'm very interested to see the box office numbers. And
the first weekend it made like 60 million worldwide, which is
yeah. But I have a bad feeling it's
budget.
going to have a big drop off this weekend. But I could be wrong. Wrong.
They filmed this one and the other one back to back.
Yeah,
they did.
So
I'm not worried so much about the next one. It's whether or not there will be a third one.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know if there will be.
So we can please make sure we get the entire story. And again, I said this on the video that's coming out. Stop making fucking trilogies, Hollywood. We don't need it. This is silly. But now that you've set all this shit up, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to resolve it all in the next movie. So support this enough so I personally, it's all about me, can get, and Carly can get all three movies in this.
Some closure, damn it.
I need to see where this goes. And what I found was interesting, because the next film is directed by someone different. And on Letterboxd, if you go in, when I went in to rate this movie, it has the third one in this new trilogy or whatever listed, and it has director like Danny Boyle, which I think is interesting. So I don't know if that's actually a thing or not, or if it's just a placeholder for now, but I would like to hope maybe that is a thing.
I did hear that he was supposed to come back for it. So
that'd be great. I would love for him to bring it home. And it's the kind of thing where we said in the review of this that retroactively, like after the next couple movies, it could make this movie better, although it shouldn't be that way.
No, it absolutely should not. Yeah.
And
that's very annoying when they do that. And I will say there were a lot of editing choices that were very distracting for me. And I know I said this in the video, but I want to reiterate it because it really bothered me.
Yeah, it's definitely It's definitely a button pushing movie in a lot of ways, and kind of almost like experimental feeling at times. And for some people that's going to work, and some it's definitely not. And you're seeing all sides of the spectrum now that I've seen it. I've been looking into it, and you've got opinions all over the place on this shit. But for me, and like Carly said, go see it. It's worth your time for sure, if for nothing else other than just the art of it.
Yeah, the experience of possibly saying "what the fuck" like
right
times while you're watching it.
Yeah, and honestly, like I'd rather sit and say "what the fuck" over and over than be bored to death.
Yeah,
landed
I agree.
to death by something. So it's certainly not that. You'll have a reaction to it one way or another.
Yes.
It might be hate or love, but it's not going to be just feeling meh. I don't think.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that was it for me, guys. And I know Carly watched some more. So, Miss Carly, what else did you watch this week?
Oh God, the only other thing that I watched was The Terminal List, and that is a TV series that actually came out in 2022 on Amazon Prime. That has Chris Pratt is the main character in it, and just reading from.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I know the one you're talking about. Okay,
now I know.
Coach says,
okay.
Light bulb moment.
Yes, me too.
So yeah, just reading from IMDb, it's about a former Navy SEAL officer investigates why his entire platoon was ambushed during a high-stakes covert mission. It's a little bit more than that, but
that sounds good, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty interesting. It's not really my cup of tea normally, but my husband really enjoyed it, and it was about time that I watched something that he wanted to watch.
Yes, of course. He supports you all the time.
Yes. So it was the least that I could do.
Yeah.
So
how
I
many
enjoyed
seasons
it.
of this are there?
Just one, because it's
one.
the Terminal List, because you find out, this is not a spoiler, but he has like a brain tumor, so he's gonna die anyways. But basically this is just a big revenge plot of him getting revenge against the people that took out his platoon and other things.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything else, but yeah.
Was this only ever meant to be like a standalone, like kind of mini series, like a single season type thing?
As far as I know,
okay,
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay,
they ended it pretty well.
Yeah, it was good though, and even Jai Courtney was in it.
Stuff and,
okay.
Yeah.
Jai Courtney was
recently in Dangerous Animals, which I still haven't seen, but coming soon
too.
God.
But yeah, that was all that I watched.
Okay, there it is. All right. With that, we move on to Mr. Coach Dave, if you're nasty. Mr. Coach, what did you watch this week?
All right. So I'm going to go through two, and then I'm going to ask you to pull up some images.
Okay.
I
have them on deck.
There's a couple things I have.
I just got a sneak peek of the images.
It is all all Netflix this week, apparently. I finished Adolescence. Which is...
I'm actually very interested in the show. I would like to see it.
It's so amazing. It's 4, I think, hour-long episodes. Each episode is one take.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And it is insane. Like, you get about, 15 minutes, and you're like, they haven't cut.
This hasn't cut?
Oh, wow.
Like, basically,
did they do sneaky cuts?
Yeah, I was about to say, did they do the sneak ones?
No, they actually, like one take this.
Okay.
And that was kind of one of the things that the director and the writer, Stephen Graham, is like the writer producer, everything with this. The most notable thing is he played Al Capone in Broadway Empire. Broadway, no,
Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk Empire, and he was the little guy Tommy in Snatch.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that guy. Yeah.
But basically, his son is accused of murdering a teenage girl. So they basically start the whole thing with him being arrested. So, they pluck him from the house, they put him in a car, they take him to the station, cameras right there the whole time.
Oh, cool.
This kid is amazing. He's a 14-year-old kid. Apparently, it's the first thing he ever did.
Jacob Tremblay.
Oscar nominee Jason Jacob. The kid's absolutely insane. There's a scene where he is talking to a therapist that is just absolutely gave me lesser Edward Norton from Primal Fear feelings. Like, it's not.
I was talking about that movie the other day.
Yeah. so good. Like, it's worth the 4 hours of your time. You can spread it out, and I actually suggest that you spread it out to let it marinate.
Okay.
Or like
Okay.
watch one, give it a week or so, watch another.
Okay.
And then like you're just kind of feeling there's a big like paternal thing going on in this thing of like, well, the sins of the kid instantly mean the sins of the parent type.
Sure, of course.
That type
Hell
of
no, they don't.
Agree.
Kids are
Yeah,
evil.
agreed. Yeah, I remember when you first I remember a while back on the show,
Mhm.
you said you started this and you were like, I'm not ready for this. So you were like, I'm going to come back to that. So I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
I've heard
there was a
nothing but good things
little
about
bit
this.
of controversy, but it didn't pan out. People were trying to like, they
Sure.
were like, oh, he's an incel, and oh, that's a woke
God.
term, and it just spiraled
Piss
into
off.
exactly. And then
This was
nobody
one
gave,
of the like most popular shows on Netflix this year, right?
yes, and
Yeah.
it's going to be killing it during awards time.
Okay.
Nice.
And I
Good
think
to
it's
know.
also going to fit in that little niche category that they have of like miniseries.
Okay.
So it's not quite a show. It's not quite
Sure.
a movie. It's limited.
And it's
whatever,
only, you said 4 episodes, right?
4 episodes.
Hell yeah, that sounds good. Really quick, since we're sort of on this one take thing, I got to ask really quickly, have any of you ever seen Time Code from the year 2000?
No, but I've heard about it.
Is that the
Okay.
Mick Jagger one?
No, it's, I think director
Anything
is
Free Jack.
Mike
Jack-
Figgis. And
Time
it's shot like very much how we're presented right now. It's like
Does that have what's his name in it? The guy that's dead?
Oh, him?
Or no, that's Timeline. I'm sorry.
That's that guy.
The guy that ran into a tree.
Justin Timberlake?
Was in what? No, the guy that it was in the Fast and the Furious movies.
Paul
Oh
Walker?
God.
Yes.
Oh
That
no,
was
this
Timeline.
has
I'm thinking of
this has
Timeline.
Gene
Sorry.
Triplehorn.
We have
Stellan Skarsgård.
Times.
derailed your story. I'm
No,
Sorry.
no.
Yeah.
But no, it made me think about the one take thing because it was like this very experimental. It's very much how we're presented right now. It's like 4 quadrants of a thing all happening at one time on screen.
Yeah, it
And
sounds
it's
familiar.
all these one takes and they overlap each other where they'll move the sound basically from one quadrant to
Oh,
another, but it's
okay.
all taking place
Okay.
at the same time.
Time Code.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Time
Directed
Code.
by Mike Figgis. And yeah, it just
Never heard of that.
Vegas.
I mean, I saw it years ago, so is it good? I'm honestly not sure. At the time that I
Maybe.
saw it, I was like, "This is definitely interesting and
This is
different."
art.
I mean, I don't even think I thought that back then. I was
Right.
just kind of like, "Wow, this is." I mean, he was definitely trying something new, but yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I
Time
mean-
Code 2000. I guess watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know.
All right. The next thing I saw was the most recent season of Somebody Feed Phil. This follows Phil Rosenthal. He is the executive producer, creator of Everyone Loves Raymond.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he has a shit ton of money, and he wants to travel
All
the
the
world
money.
eating.
He can do whatever he wants. Like,
Right. So he travels the world eating really good food while his brother films it, and
Lucky.
Sounds
basically
amazing.
interviews people and goes all over the world.
okay.
He can be a little creepy at times.
Oh,
And it's very weird how it's like he's super happy and like always
Very
"Ooh,
jovial."
wow," very jovial, but
okay.
it can almost get a little creepy sometimes. But
Okay.
overall, he's just lighthearted. He's just,
Okay.
goofy, and like he used to end his show every episode with his father telling just a terrible joke.
Okay.
And basically his father has passed away over the course of
Hmm.
all these seasons, and his
Okay.
mom passed away, so there's no one left to do the joke. So he has like all of his friends like Patton Oswald and Ray Romano, they all come on and do a
So
joke.
this is a reality thing.
This is a reality food show where he just
Uh.
goes to the best places all over the world and just eats a ton of food.
I see. Okay.
So it's
I would be
like,
so happy and jovial if that's what I
Right?
did.
No
Me
shit.
too.
Same.
Right.
I might even be creepy for it because I would
Right?
love to
I
do
would
that.
totally be creepy.
Yeah, you know what?
Like,
I'm
how
thinking
creepy do you
about it.
want me to be?
right.
I will be
Like
that
there's
creepy.
to me, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can go artsy fartsy Anthony Bourdain, or you can do,
Or Stanley Tucci. Did you
Creepy,
watch
happy.
that one?
oh man, the Tooch, man. If I could live like the Tooch, I would gladly give up my hair.
Would you?
Oh, instantly.
I don't know,
To
man.
live like the Tooch?
Okay, true.
Dude, the Tooch lives a very blessed life.
Yes, he
He
does.
is an absolute like first call supporting actor in most projects.
Everything.
He is married to a Deschanel, I believe.
Oh, I
Oh.
did not know that.
Not Zoe.
I always
but
thought he
Yeah,
was
it's
a
the
sister.
other one, Bones.
the other. Yeah,
Bones
the
girl.
the Bones Deschanel,
Oh, okay.
which
Oh,
sounds like an awesome
that's-
dish at a high-end
Okay.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I'll have the bones, Deschanel.
Deschanel.
Please.
Oscar on the side.
Oh my god! I honestly, guys, I didn't even realize until now. I thought he was gay. So
Who?
The
Stanley
Stanley
Tucci.
Tucci? Oh,
Yeah.
he could be.
Do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
well, I think he is a blend. He is definitely a.
Maybe he's just bi. Okay.
He's just liked by all. I think straights and gays all appreciate. The
Yes.
Tooch.
He's
I
pretty
do, for
universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's
So-
like a universal remote.
he
Fits
can turn
anywhere.
on
He turns
anything.
everybody on.
God. Good joke. Good joke.
All right. That brings me to the standout movie of the week. I can't believe that I
Yeah.
saw it, loved it. Brad and I both saw it, but Chad, can you bring up the imagery?
Yes. Okay.
This is Showgirls.
K-pop
Oh,
and Demon
yeah,
Hunter.
okay. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And if you could go to the next one.
Oh my
Woof.
god. Hold on.
I love the Metallica shirt. Oh my goodness. What is that? Is that me?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's the
Brad
K-pop
nod.
person.
That's the
Oh,
other
God.
K-pop. So
Okay.
I only put in those that watched it.
Okay, gotcha.
Got to say my eyebrows
K-
though.
K-pop and the Demon Hunters is a K-pop group that fights demons.
This is them with it.
I'm sorry. I had to one more time.
Oh.
My new phone wallpaper just dropped. Holy shit. I am dead. That's amazing.
Jesus, Dave.
Let me tell you,
You owe me
how
money.
awesome that this movie was. Like, the story is generic. It is a
Okay.
typical, like, I have everything, but except for this one thing I'm hiding, and if I could only get over that one thing, I'll be even greater. Like, yeah, okay, ugly duckling, blah 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 blah. It is so well animated. It is
Yeah,
the fight scenes
The style
are
is
incredible.
becoming more popular. That I don't know what exactly the style is, but you've seen that kind of animation.
Yeah, it's
And
not
it is-
anime, but it's
No,
kind of
American
a hybrid.
anime.
Yeah, it's
American
kind of a
anime, I
hybrid.
guess. I don't know. It's so well done though. It is fun to watch. It is almost like you could easily pass it off as like, what is this? But if you give
the
it
name of it alone seems like
if you give it 30 seconds, it'll draw you in.
Okay,
The
I have to watch
humor-
it. I thought it was a show. I didn't realize it was
So
a
did I.
movie.
when Coach sent the other
it's
night, he was
an
like,
hour and a half.
he
Oh,
was like,
wow.
I'm about to recommend something that I would never recommend, guys. And then he left us hanging for a minute. It was like ... And then he came back with K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was like, what in the hell is going on? I was like, that does not sound like a Coach recommendation.
Yeah.
At all.
Dude, I watched like I was on Netflix because I was somebody feed Phil in adolescence, and like they have the thing if you kind of hover over it, it just starts playing it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The songs are bangers.
They're really
Okay.
good.
Like they are legit. Like
You rock
boy,
out to them.
boy band bangers. They're even better because like they have a rap interlude. Like all three girls have a different style, so they all get their time to kind of lead. I can't believe I'm gushing over this as much as I am, but to me, it's more the humor where they do these things where it's almost like Bugs Bunny, where
Yeah.
it's like they fall in love with somebody and they're throwing hearts that get stuck at them.
Yeah.
Or-
Hell yeah.
Now,
It's
is this subtitled or dubbed or?
no, it's in English.
Okay, it's in
Oh.
English. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Um,
got 3 K-pop stars who are also demon hunters.
That sounds amazing,
right.
honestly.
And then the demons are trying to cross over because they're trying to steal the souls. So
Oh.
their big plan is they put together a K-pop boy band
Okay.
Mm.
to take over. So there is this American Idol or Korean Idol battle of the bands
Battle of the Bands,
Hmm.
of like just
which just kind of erupts into silliness, but it's pretty awesome actually.
It sounds like the right kind of silliness, though.
Oh,
Yes, it is exactly the right type of
It
silliness.
starts out kind of like how Du Jour starts out in Josie and the
Oh my
Pussycat
god! Hell yes.
with the plane, and like it's like I just can't gush enough. It's an hour and a half, people, and it will stick
Right.
with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
and
the-
you'll
when
you'll
the
I
guys
feel like I'm
come
into
on,
it.
Oh, it'll
you'll
stick
pop
with
your
you
head a
too.
lot.
They sing a
Okay.
song called Soda Pop
Oh,
Okay.
that has been stuck in my head.
Yes.
Like I'm just at work, like, I'm your Soda Pop.
I could see it too.
No, I was humming that at work, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Fuck off, leave me alone."
I'm assuming this is a solidly R-rated thing.
No,
No,
Oh, okay. I thought
Really?
the Demon Hunter part might get
No,
into violent
it's-
territory.
I think it. Well, there is no rating because it's
Sure.
Netflix.
Netflix.
I think it's like not mature.
look it
I don't
up,
think it's
but-
mature.
Like
I
PG-13
can't remember
maybe?
what it is. Around the PG-13, whatever it was back in the
Okay.
day. There's no cursing or anything like that. There's
Okay.
no.
no.
I just thought there
extensive-
might be like extreme violence.
right.
It's
Yeah.
There is
PG.
violence, but
Oh,
there's,
wow.
there's
Wow.
no blood or anything like that. It's
Yeah,
like flash when you get kicked in the face and stuff. And
yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like the Batman, like oof, like
yeah, like
Okay.
onomatopoeia and stuff, but
Pow.
nothing too extreme.
there's two little
The cow?
mascots of like a glowing tiger and then a crow with a little hat that kind of bounces. Why does he have a little hat? Because it wouldn't fit
Wow.
on the tiger.
Yeah,
I-
I don't,
sorry,
you, know, you just gotta watch it. Honestly,
Okay.
it's
I'm gonna watch it.
I
I
want to
like-
watch it too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even stop it at the end. I just kind of let it play because there's music going through the end,
Music going
and
through.
then they do a behind the scenes of everybody like singing, and
yeah,
it's
like behind the music kind of thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
K-pop Demon Hunters, man.
K-pop
Oh,
Demon
yeah.
Hunters.
Check it out.
and then
Check it
Brad, after you continue, I have breaking news.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I can't really go much more on about K-pop Demon Hunters because
Can you put the pictures back up?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes.
we gotta see it
Please
again.
let me. This is
Here we
my
go.
favorite one. This is
I love
the best one. Brad in that saucy little like half jacket. Oh my god.
that's how I dressed out of body like that.
I love the face. The-
Right.
like the faces I put were not that happy in this.
It makes it amazing.
And suddenly
your
I have a
chest
lot
hair,
of chest
Mr.
hair.
Coach.
It's just
Wait, hold on. Was there chest hair over here? Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
covered up.
if
Yeah,
they
no.
if
No
they put
happy
a treasure
trail.
trail there, that would be really scary.
Hopefully, guy. I know some of you all just listen to this, but this is worth.
You gotta
the
go just to
YouTube
see that.
to
Yeah.
see these images because
We'll turn it into a short in a week.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
no kidding.
I feel a thumbnail coming on. Even though most of this was about Justice League, my god, this is imagery that's just too hard to pass up.
Sorry, Brad.
Well, no, I don't know if I can say more good things about your AI art or the silly movie that just kind of crept up on me. But yeah, like beyond that, I didn't make it out to the theater, so I just kind of sat around and I took a listener suggestion of old RP Lewis, who
Hmm.
asked if any of us had seen Sound Fury,
Oh.
also an anime
Mhm.
on Netflix.
Virgil Simpson.
I'm not
Yes, Virgil
in it.
Simpson presents Sound Fury.
Yep.
And it's music with background animation, basically. Like you can't even really can't really
Like
tell
Fantasia?
what the story is. Kind of,
Okay.
but a little more brutal.
Oh, okay.
So it is really hard to decipher what the story is, but it looks pretty and the music was
Mhm.
good.
Hmm.
You know, that's pretty much it. And I was surprised I'd never seen it because I normally try and go find like funky animated things.
Sure.
But yeah, that's an hour and a half as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
And like
Right,
if
Brad's
you're
sweet spot, man.
that sweet spot, yep. If you're at the gym on the treadmill or something like that, and you're just watching it and listening to it, it helps the time going. I fucking hate
It'd be
that song.
something you'd see at the the record store.
The
Oh,
record
okay.
store
The
playing
music
on the
store
background.
back in the day,
Music store,
yeah.
yes. Yeah. So I enjoyed that, and then I watched Ewan McGregor's Long Way Home.
Okay.
Ooh,
Now,
I do like, yeah.
You got Ewan McGregor and his buddy Charlie, who have been doing this for quite a long time. They get on motorcycles and they go cross country.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And they get in adventures, and it is kind of like that Bill Rosenthal thing where they just go to different places and do different things along the way. And that is, you honestly, we talked about like, couldn't be a more perfect life.
Yeah.
That would be my absolute perfect life.
Sure.
Just me hopping on a motorcycle with a friend of mine and just, okay, we're going.
Yeah.
And
we don't have to answer to anybody. We can do what we want.
And I think it's like they do the great thing of like, it's not the big sites, it's like the little sites.
It is. It's the little things that nobody sees. And I love the fact that they do on motorcycles, because when I had mine, when I would go cruising around, I would, when you're driving and you see something, you're like, oh man, I gotta stop there. Well, I started just remembering them, and I would do this on any days I had off. I would remember this little place I wanted to stop, and I would stop there on my motorcycle. So I did a kind of a very, very minimal thing that they do naturally. Sure. I'm not driving to the hot springs or Amsterdam or anything like that. But it's just so cool to watch them do it. And then I got really depressed because I thought, my God, this is a fantasy.
Sure.
To have that kind of money, that kind of freedom to make this happen. But like the more I watched it, the happier and then the angrier I got.
Okay. You're like, wait, I know, really do want to do this, guys.
I know comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, sure.
But as I'm sitting there, like running on a treadmill, watching these guys eating fancy cheeses, going place for motorcycle, I was really not liking my life at all.
I feel that for sure.
Yeah. But, and Ewan McGregor and his buddy Charlie are very charming and fun to watch. So sure. It is definitely, it's called Long Way Home. And it is a series of, like, they've been doing this for like 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think the first one they went from like the tip of South America all the way up to North America or something.
Something like that. And they've tried it on electric bikes. This time they're going on older style bikes. But you can just tell that their passion for motorcycles, it's, yeah, just type in Ewan McGregor motorcycle show and all the seasons will come up. But sure. it was pretty fantastic.
Hell yeah.
And then I rewatched because I'm, from the sounds of the internet, one of the only people kind of looking forward to this new Superman movie coming up.
I'm excited for it.
I'm going to see it. So.
This is the most excited I've been for a superhero thing in a little while.
I love Superman. I loved him forever since I first read the first comic. I saw the Chris Reeves movies, and then all the other things up to now, even like the Lois and Clark show with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher and stuff. I watched because it had Superman in it. Watched Lois and Clark because it had Superman in it. So knowing that this is James Gunn's brandly new universe, I went back and rewatched Peacemaker with John Cena.
Okay.
Sparring off of the Suicide Squad movie. And I kind of forgot how goddamn hilarious this show is. And how talented freaking John Cena is at being this character, at least.
I like him.
Does he follow you guys on Twitter too?
No.
I heard he follows everybody. Like,
oh shit,
John Cena?
Just yes. Well, I'm not on Twitter right now, but he did follow me when I was on Twitter.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not shitting you. Like, seriously, you have to follow him and then just like some of his stuff and like post some stuff. He'll probably follow you back.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
New hack just dropped, guys.
Right? Yeah. Everybody follow John Cena. He'll probably follow you back.
He is following 1 million people.
Right?
Holy
See?
shit, there it is.
Exactly.
That's
14
Oh,
14
I'm one
million
of those
follow him.
million.
He is following 1 million people.
why.
A million people.
And
Wow.
now I'm following him.
I'm literally
Okay.
1 in a million.
Yeah.
There you go.
You are 1 in a million, Carly. Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but to wind up to this new James Gunn universe, which Peacemaker is going to be a part of, apparently, because season 2 is also coming up. I actually watched it, and I was so damn entertained.
Mhm.
Like from the opening of the show, that has the entire cast doing an old school dance number to Wigwams. Do you want to taste it? It is just glorious, and it's got the T1000 in it.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen
Perfect.
next in that show.
No, not at all. Not at all. And what was the other thing I watched? Oh, yeah. Today I watched the first episode of the new Marvel episode, Ironheart,
Okay.
Oh,
about Riri Williams, who is a disciple of Tony Stark, MIT's program, who makes her own Iron Person suit. And she was also in like Black Panther 2.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Where she had a little start, and this thing is getting completely review bombed because people
Of
love
course.
Iron Man and Tony Stark, and they don't like women, and
It feels
they
that way.
really,
sometimes.
Okay. I
really
will
don't like black women.
I will interject here really quick.
Go.
Now I have not watched the show, so I cannot say whether or not it is good. But I did watch the trailer, and the trailer I was not impressed with.
Okay.
That's all I will
No,
say.
neither was
I haven't even heard of it.
I wasn't impressed with the trailer either, but
I was like,
Okay.
what is this?
like I read her in the comics and she was fun, so I thought, you know what, let's
Sure.
give it. Let's
Fair.
see if this is truly as bad as all the basement dweller fucking
Yeah.
assholes that just don't like stuff because I don't like girls and I
Yeah.
don't like black people. And she's a black girl. My God, that's the worst thing in the world. Like, fuck off. I watched the first episode. I liked it. I thought it was really fucking
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Like, it's. I don't know.
Is this
what
Disney
What do people
Plus?
Yeah.
expect?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
It's
Disney Plus. Yeah, Disney Plus.
This is, I think, the last of the Disney has pushed Marvel to the edge.
Yeah.
Where it
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
it's not going to get another season. Nobody
Yeah.
likes this stuff. The Star Wars stuff gets trashed because it's not Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader doing stuff. This is not Iron Man, but it's something in his image, and they hate it. And it's
Yeah, it's Ironheart.
yeah,
It says it in the name.
right,
that's- but people are like, not only do I don't think it's Iron Man, I hate it.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen it? I said I hate it. Have
yeah.
you seen it?
I
I think
hate
it's
the
only fair to
idea
say
of it.
hate something if you've seen it.
Yeah,
Watch.
facts.
It's
I
like
agree
this
with that.
douchebag saying, "Man, that Superman movie sucks." I'm like, how did you see it?
I think
Yeah.
Disney,
Well, I haven't
hasn't
seen it
seen it.
yet.
Disney has learned its lesson of like we need more
Yeah.
smart
No,
Marvels,
please
more
don't.
Marvel.
Please
like,
don't.
And it's
Pull it
like,
down,
well,
pull it
less is
down.
more because you're not spending as much, and if you just do it well, you'll make more money on
Yeah.
it. So
Mhm.
Yeah. You
You
can
know, like-
make people sick to death of all kinds of things.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
there is fatigue of everything, and this thing is not going to get its fair shot. No one is going to like. People are going to out hate it more than out like it because
Sure.
people like stuff don't normally talk about it. People that hate stuff, they tell everybody. They're like vegans.
Mhm. Yep.
So.
Oh man, I don't know. I love telling people about stuff that I love. So
Me
Well,
too.
I get
Me
it.
too.
We are a very
There
small
are- yeah.
minority,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's true.
Like,
So, speaking of stuff that we love and of series that will not get a fatigue, breaking news as we started the podcast
Mhm.
is the James Bond franchise has a new director,
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Who's this?
Denis Villeneuve.
Oh,
no way.
As
my
soon
God.
as he is done doing Dune Messiah, will turn, and he is under contract to do the next Bond movie. Now, we
That
don't have a
sounds-
Bond currently.
that
Very
sounds
interesting.
amazing.
That
Sold.
is
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
is fantastic.
Well, we know we'll have great sweeping shots of vistas.
Yeah.
And Sam.
I'd love-
Great
I'd love
Britain
to
will
do
never
the-
be presented better.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Now, who do you
It's
want to be
interesting
James
that he's
Bond?
taking that on because it is. I mean, Dune is a big franchise or a big property in a way, but not in the way, not even remotely. in the
Oh
way
no,
like
it's
James
never
Bond
been a
is.
yeah, no.
So it's almost
it
like
doesn't
his
have the eyes
stab
on
at a
it that James
superhero
Bond
thing.
does.
Well, I think, I mean, James Bond is way scaled back than Dune. I mean, Dune is just so big. I mean, listen, this director has done Prisoners, which is a tiny little movie that is huge,
terrifying.
And then you have Arrival, which is, only a couple set pieces, but absolutely amazing. Like he is definitely
shit in that movie.
I loved it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was so sad though.
Yeah.
Well,
just like, ugh.
But he's the king of kind of doing more with less, even though like Dune is everything. Like we saw what David Lynch did with it, and he tried to do more where Denis Villeneuve has shot less and it's just been bigger.
Well, I just think people have not known what to do with Dune, kind of. And
it's
then
a very hard adaptation.
Yeah.
Dune was like Lord of the Rings. Like, you can't really do it. But I mean, it's been done.
Doesn't he eventually turn into a worm or something?
Yes.
Oh my God, is that what happens? Oh,
in the books,
God, hell yeah.
So I think we're stopping before there. We have the talking baby in the womb.
I think it's Leto. I think it's his son. I don't know. Somebody turns into a fucking sandworm.
Turns into a worm. Yeah.
Or no, yeah.
Me tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Spice worm.
Or whatever they're called, sandworm, whatever. I don't even know. I didn't read the books. Okay, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. That's it.
I have one more thing that I was going to request tonight.
It's a great joke.
Mr. Coach.
Oh boy,
because you did
Depends
not talk about
nasty
it.
or not.
No, okay, Brad.
Only
Coach
if you're nasty.
Only if I'm nasty.
Mr. Coach neglected tragically to bring up the fact that he got to see one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, Showgirl.
In
Come on,
theaters.
dude.
Okay, let me tell you.
That's what you were going to tell us about.
And I was dying to hear.
Let me tell you.
I saw some of it in the chat, but.
So one of the most entertaining things of the night was my local theater did put this on. The place stayed 3/4 full for it, and it became almost like a version of The Room or Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
There's a scene.
Audience participation.
There was audience that they were serving fries in the snack bar, and there's a scene where she is eating fries, and as an actress makes a choice and slams the fries down. They go everywhere. Fries were flying.
Yes. I'm so jealous.
Like the campiness of this, and someone came on beforehand, one of the employees, and he did his dissertation for film on this and how it was an analogy for Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I think basically the director hated the writer so much that there's a sexual assault scene in it, and he make the actor look exactly like the writer and dress that scene.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
By the way, the sexual assault scene they did kind of warn the crowd of, hey, many people kind of forget that this is in it, and it's kind of triggering.
Yeah.
So that kind of did change the whole atmosphere of the theater. It's kind of hard to go back to happy fun laughter. Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
that's a heavy scene. That was a heavy.
Go back to Nomi pulling a knife in the truck.
Chill. And I should have taken more pictures because there were people cosplaying, and it was just
cool.
I'm telling you, and I remembered the nudity, but I didn't remember how much of it there was
and how unsexy it is.
Yeah, and it's
wildly unsexy.
But ultimately, the penultimate, and this was crying with laughter because of the energy of the crowd crying with laughter, is Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell having sex in the pool with the guy from Twin Peaks.
Kyle MacLachlan. Okay,
yeah,
he has a name.
MacLachlan. No, I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember the character's name.
I remember the Twin Peaks character's name.
I was trying to remember the Twin Peaks character.
Oh yeah, no idea.
But her gyrating and causing a tsunami in the pool. It's just crazy, and it's
perfect.
It's amazing.
Just covering your face.
I really wish we could have done a field trip of when I hit the lotto, everybody's flying up for a screening of Showgirl.
Oh my God, yes.
I saw this for the first time 2 years ago, 2 or 3. I'd always known of it. And when that movie was over, I was like 5 out of 5 stars. I love this movie. I know what it is. I get it. But I also know the time that I had with it, and it was amazing.
H
And
versus H.
few movies have topped how I felt when that movie ended. And I was like, this is perfection. It's a masterpiece.
Do you think she got her bags back?
Oh,
Kind of left
God.
it, you know. Really.
Like it's or
Yeah.
You can't even talk.
Showgirls,
You're
guys,
overwhelmed.
for real.
again, like
Watch
it
it.
gets such a bad rap and a good rap at the same time. Like when I tell people, like, I'm gonna go see, I cut down early, I'm gonna go see Showgirls tonight. They're like,
They were like,
wait, whoa. I'm like, no, the
instant
movie.
alarm. Like,
Yeah, they're like the movie.
The
They're like,
movie,
no,
not
that's even
Showgirls."
worse.
yeah.
Oh,
It
It,
made the
it
movie-
is a perfectly terrible movie.
As soon as you
Um,
said it, I was looking to see if it was playing anywhere in my area, and sadly, Jacksonville did not get that experience.
Well, unfortunately, they tied it to Pride Month.
Wow.
So, like,
Why?
I'm like,
That's so
like,
weird.
guys, what are we doing here? Like this week they're showing Bottoms, which I'm like, okay, like that's
That's a little bit better.
a little bit more on point, but it's like Pride Month, it's these Showgirls. I'm like, so
That feels misguided for sure.
Yeah.
Well, don't her and Gina Gershon kiss?
Well, no, there's stuff like that in it for sure, but I don't know if this is necessarily the.
But
kind
I
of
don't
movie
really
you
know
want
if that's
to-
gonna.
Yeah.
that's a weird fever
That's
dream
just
from my
fun. That's not
childhood.
gay.
That's like,
Yeah.
you know, like
You heard it here first. That's just
That's
fun.
just
That's not
fun.
gay.
That's not
No,
gay.
that's like I got home from school, watched an episode of Saved by the Bell, then checked out Cocktail, and then just I don't know,
Okay.
did mushrooms, went to bed. Like
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh my
Good
God.
Lord.
Well, just
what's everybody else? What's on the radar for this week? We got F1.
I know
Yep.
we're all seeing. It seems to be F1.
Yes.
F1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
try
Megan
and go
2.0.
see Mithrugan.
Mathregan.
What do you call it?
Mathregan
Mathregan.
2.0.
Mithrugan.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah, and Carly and I. There's a video coming later this week on Chad and Carly's Creepy Corner for the 28 everything, the 28 calendar movie later series. I'm in the process of editing that. Our next video after that for Chad and Carly's Creepy Corner is going to be Mathregan and Mathregan 2.0.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm excited. Those are the two movies I know I'm definitely seeing this weekend. F1
interested.
and Mathregan.
In an Apple TV show that
Yeah.
drops tonight. So tonight the Bear drops.
I'm
Which is-
really interested in that.
Great.
Okay.
So I'm hopefully
What
going
season
into
is that?
4.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they left us
Still
with a cliffhanger where 3 is kind of connected directly with 4.
I saw the
Um,
first season and I loved it, and then I never watched any more of it. So that's-
Forks. I
Yeah.
need Chad to see Forks so he
Yeah.
can cry with Brad and I.
Damn
That's
right.
I know I'll like it. I already know I will for sure.
There's a show coming out on Apple TV Friday called Smoke. Has
Okay.
anybody seen this?
No, I haven't.
Mhm.
heard
I was talking with Brad a little bit with this.
Yeah, I only searched it up after you suggested it.
Okay.
Suggest us covering it. So I'm a Apple TV fan. They normally do really, really great stuff. So I looked up the
It
trailer.
seems their shows are solid. Their movies are more hit or miss.
A little suspect, but yeah, it's got Taron
Edgerton.
Edgerton, and he plays what is it, like an arson detective?
Yeah, it's
or,
kinda
or
like-
a consultant.
No, if you ever saw like if
consultant.
you ever saw Backdraft, the Robert
Backdraft.
De Niro character,
Okay.
where he's like an investigator of fires.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Arson investigator.
Arson investigator.
Yeah.
So he is. So this is actually based on a true story, based on a podcast called the Firebug,
Oh.
and it's being pitched as basically True Detective meets Backdraft.
Oh.
So he is basically trying to track down this firebug who is setting fires.
Oh, I know this story
and
for
killing
sure.
people. So like it's if you check out the trailer, it's called Smoke. It looks
Okay.
very
It looks
interesting.
intense, but I mean, he's partnered up with another investigator who has suspicions that he might be the one starting the fires.
Okay.
He probably is.
I
The
was gonna
boss,
say-
is, the
Where
boss
there's
is
smoke,
played
there's
by
fire.
Carly's
boss
hot
is-
take. It's him.
So the boss is played by Greg Kinnear.
Oh, okay.
His partner, Edgerton's partner, is Janae Smollett. She's was in The Order. She was Black Canary in Birds of Prey.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she's great. Love her.
So, like,
bad movie, good actress.
The tough thing is it drops on Friday, so it's like, how much time can Brad?
There's a lot happening this weekend.
So, if you may see a video from Brad and I, you may not, depending on what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you guys happen to catch the Firebug, please, you can join us on, Scene Invaders Does Smoke.
Yeah, and I do have a question for you, Mr.
Scene Invader Smokes.
Are you seeing Mithrigan 2.0?
I think I might.
Have you seen the first one?
Time permits. I have not seen the first one, but
you're definitely safe for it. It's
no, it's not matter of safe. It's like I'm pretty sure I've already seen the first one without seeing the first one.
Yeah, real.
So
I don't know. I rewatched it tonight, and it
has some
delight.
Yeah,
it's still really funny.
I mean, she sings Titanium for God's
sake.
Like,
it's so cute.
And
listen, I teared up a couple times too. I was like, oh my God, this movie. Whew.
I did like how protective she was of the daughter. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's fun. And the new one.
I like the director too. He's great.
Who is the director of the new one?
It's Jared Johnstone. Johnstone. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but he's a Kiwi. He directed the first one, and then he also wrote and directed, I think, Housebound, which I fucking love that movie. I will always recommend that movie whenever I can. It's fucking hilarious. Yes, it's so good. Definitely recommend. It's not. Well, there's some gross stuff like towards the end.
It's a horror comedy.
Yes, but it's more so it's totally leading one way, and then it goes a totally different direction, and it's great though. I love it.
So
very also coach approved, and I think
my tough thing is Allison Williams.
Okay, yeah, she's. I mean, to be fair, she's a little wooden in the
wooden. Yeah.
Well, the tough thing is there was a video that came out. So she did the show Girls.
Yep.
And then she did a live action version of Peter Pan.
Oh,
I remember that. Oh God, she was Peter Pan, wasn't she?
Yeah, and somebody combined the two videos of her crowing with a scene from Girls, and I can't get it out of my head.
Oh no!
I'll send it in the chat later because we definitely can't show it on here.
Oh God!
Okay,
but it's one of those like I watched Get Out, and all I'm thinking is. So, like, my fear is I'm going to go into this and I just can't stop growing in my brain.
One thing I want to say really quickly about Girls, since we brought it up, like, it's a show I've seen like the first few seasons of. I think Lena Dunham is fucking annoying for real.
Yeah.
However,
I did like the show though.
There was an episode of this show where when it ended, I was like, that was brilliant television. It was like a brilliant TV episode where she meets this man and kind of goes through all the stages of a relationship over just like
Is it Patrick Wilson?
It was an older guy. I don't remember.
It was Patrick Wilson. Yeah, I remember that one. That was one of the later seasons.
But it was so
Is she playing
smart.
ping pong?
Yes.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, it's so good, man. Like it just really captures like relationships and the essence of it and like what it goes through over the course of, for them, a weekend, but like any other normal person, like an actual relationship and shit. And it's very, very good. So, all right. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we get the fuck out of here tonight?
Well, Patrick Wilson was in Aquaman Part 2.
He was. He could have been Aquaman, but he's a little too old. I don't know if he could be like. I don't know if he can get ripped enough for that.
He was pretty good.
CGI can do wonders.
That's true. Suits can do wonders as well.
Well, Dave made us two K-pop starlets, so yeah, you can do anything with a computer.
Oh my God! Hold on, one more time.
Yeah, please.
We're going.
This is my favorite one, though. This is.
I think I want to take the second one. I'm going to crop the other girl out.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
It's just
very distracting.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. And like I said, we've got 28 the 28 every fucking
Series.
things later, coming later this week. Coach and I just released a video talking about the life of Chuck. Full spoilers on that one. So enter at your own risk if you don't care about spoilers or if you've seen the movie. And of course, we'll have the podcast next week, maybe Smoke coming this week. And then I know the video Carly and I are doing after the 28 everything's later is going to be Megan and Megan 2.0. So subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening on audio, stop and come to YouTube so you can see this fucking AI. Because hold on one more time. Yes, because of that right there. Because of this. This is why. But thank you for coming back, guys. Good night. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
And everybody.